Welcome, everyone, to the Daily Slab for Friday, October 21st, 2022. I'm Nate, and I'm here with your sports card rundown. Before we get into this, if you like this video, please click like and subscribe. It helps us out in the end, so thank you very much. Our trender of the day is Zion Williamson. 17 months ago, May 4th, 2021 was the last time he played in an NBA game. If you can remember what you did 17 months ago, props to you, because I do not remember what I was doing 17 months ago in May of 2021. Um, that was a very long time ago. I was not married yet. I am married now, and there's so many things that have happened in between there, which is crazy to think that he hasn't stepped on an NBA court that long. And yet, here we are, and he was dominant game one. He put up 25 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals while shooting 50% from the field. Those are great stats for a guy that kind of disparaged along the way, and they won 130 to 108 against the Brooklyn Nets team that has its own dysfunction. But a great start to the season from Zion, and you love to see it because, again, he was really injured right away to start his career, instantly called a bust. Comes back, does well. Everyone's excited. Gets injured, misses a season, called a bust. Well, we know what Zion does when he's on the court. He is amazing. It's fun to watch. And so now we're just hoping he can stay healthy and that this Prism Silver PSA 9 that we've got up here that's jumped up 36% in the last 6 months, well, we're hoping that with some good games here and a couple more sales, we can see it going even higher. So we will see, and we will be watching what Zion does the rest of the season and what his card prices do. But the NBA is much better with Zion playing, so we're excited at SlabStox to see Zion on the court. All right, for what's hot, what's not today, we've got 2 point guards that started off their seasons in really good fashion. Not necessarily wins, but really good fashion with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Ja Morant, 2 young point guards. 4th year for Ja, 5th year for Shai. And Ja went 34 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, a block, and they had a win 2 nights ago, 115 to 112 over the Knicks. So great start to the season there for him. Shai, he had 32 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, but they ended up losing 108 to 115 to the T-Wolves. Now, you remember, the Thunder aren't expected to be very good. The T-Wolves are expected to be very good, so only losing by 7 in the first game of the season, that's not bad. So 2 really good games from those guys, and you can see a couple graphs on the screen here. Shai's PSA 10 base auto in the last 3 months, well, it started at $41 and it's ended at $41. We will see where it goes from here if he keeps this up. And as for Ja, he has his 2019 Select Concourse Silver PSA 10. That 3 months ago started at $230 and has risen 45.65% all the way up to $335 as of the 19th, which is the day of his game. So some big movement for Ja, not as much movement for Shai, but 2 really big games from these young point guards to start the season. Today in history, and on this date, back in 1996, Andrew Jones, the great Andrew Jones, became the first, or not the first, but the youngest player ever to hit a home run in the World Series. And not only did he hit 1 home run, which he did in the second inning against the Yankees in game 1, but he hit a second home run in the 3rd inning, also becoming the youngest player to hit 2 home runs in a World Series game. So Andrew Jones had an amazing start to his career. He ended up finishing with 62 wins above replacement. He's not a Hall of Famer yet, though I suspect he'll get there one year. But what's crazy is that his cards, not that expensive. You can see his card on screen here. Um, Not overly expensive. And that's interesting to me because he's got a son, Drew Jones, who was just taken number 2 overall by the Diamondbacks. And I suspect that his cards will be significantly more expensive when he gets his cards in Bowman Draft or in next year's Bowman Baseball, depending on when they put him out. And that's interesting because Andrew Jones was in the majors at 19, hitting home runs in the World Series at 19. And Drew Jones is about to be starting his professional career. He turns 19 in November. So it's just crazy what's happening here, prices and everything. Drew Jones has a long way to go to become as good as his father, but his prices will definitely already be above his father's prices. Finally, if you put in cards into the 1015 group SGC submission through SlabStox, your cards have been graded and the images have been sent to us, and so you should have gotten an email asking if you wanted the images sent. So that would have been sent yesterday. So if you haven't seen that, but you did send in cards, go check your email inbox and see what you can find. And if you didn't send in cards, but you want to send in cards, we've got a 1030 submission coming up, and that is slabstox.com/grading to find more information about that. All right, that is all the time I have today. Thank you everyone for watching the Daily Slab today, and I will talk to you guys again after the weekend on Monday for the next Daily Slab.